A brand new patch on Genshin Impact can mean only one thing: new cards. And that's right, Alhaitham is now in the game. In this video we're going to take a look at his duel. Now I must admit I did try this a few times because he is quite difficult, but I'm going to show you a budget deck that you can hopefully use to net yourself the chiseled god himself. Let's get into it. Okay, so for 99% of PvE content in TCG, I just use a simple burn deck. So I use Zhonglin, Yao Yao, and I use Kalai. And the main card that I rely on is just having Jade Chamber. So this is a nice budget deck. It means that even if you've started out in the game and you don't have many cards unlocked, if you have Zhonglin and Kalai and some sort of a healer to offset some damage, and then you should be fine to go. Okay, so we lucked out on finding Jade Chamber in our opening hand, which is brilliant. If you didn't hit it, just remember there are card draw cards. You can have like Strategize. It has Kokomi on it, which can be good for fishing it out of your deck. But we are going to use Jade Chamber before we accidentally discard it, like I've done many times. We started with Kalai because she can do a good bit of damage with her ability.
Here you are.
Which we're happy about. Now Alhaitham, from my understanding, his elemental skill, it done 2 damage there, but he got a stack of light mirrors, and you can see it on the bottom of his card, which slowly adds more damage. So he's used it again, that's 2 damage, but it does an extra 1 damage. So he's kind of a snowbally character. So we've applied Dendro, we've switched to Zhongling, we've dropped Goba. With any luck, that's going to start our burn deck off to a really great start. And then we're going to probably switch to Yao Yao because she's going to be like our tank. And she's a good card just because she can do kind of healing over time, which we kind of want. So we've got our burn started. Happy days, our Jade Chamber is coming in clutch, giving us all these lovely Dendro core or Dendro dice. Another thing you can, if you probably have the cards. I think you started with them. The Amber card is very good for extending the life of your summons. The Puppet card with the Baron Bunny image can be good for giving Goba another turn. But now we've dropped a lot of summons, and it's now about keeping the burn on and surviving damage. So we're going to go back to Kalai. And we are going to drop our artifact on Kalai. So the Lucky Dog. That's a good one because it's obviously going to heal her for 2 each time she uses her passive. So it's not just Yao Yao that's healing us, but the artifacts as well, which is a great thing in my view. And then it's basically whittling down your enemy, healing yourself up small, taking chunks off them. We're kind of lucky that Alhaitham's duel doesn't have a healer. I can imagine this would be even harder if he had someone like Bazzy or Yao Yao on his team. But because it's Yamiko and Sino, we can afford to cheese them a bit and burn them. So Sino's going to take 3 damage. If Alhaitham doesn't swap off him, he's essentially dead. We have Kalai's ultimate, but we're not really in much of a hurry to use it because... Okay, I was about to say she has 9 health, but she has 4 health now. So what are we going to do? See, this is always the make or break for me because Sino has a shield on right now. So if I use my ultimate, it's not really going to do much. So we're going to swap to Zhongling. And we're going to summon Goba because we have to. It's a mandatory thing. He switched to Yamiko, which is grand. She's going to take a lot of burn damage. We're going to reapply burn as well. So again, it's always a good idea to time your elemental application. So because she had Dendro, then the burn applied Pyro, the burn refreshes itself. So there's nice ways of timing things that, say for example, a character dies, you can still use the idea of the deck. It kind of keeps itself alive, if that makes sense. So yeah, Miko's gone. She's ready to snuff it, I think. Famous last words though. Suppose we can use strategize. Strategize is always a good card to have. We can feed Kali. And then I suppose we can just end our turn now. We have Goba, we have Pern. Should kill her.
Right now.
Okay.
Surrender.
And Zhangling's dead. LOL.
Just trying things out.
But the good thing is we've kind of got her use anyway. We have pyro application from our ultimate, so it would be a different story if we didn't. But we do, so. So Alhaitham has 1 Haldi, Miko has 2, and Sino has 2. We're in a really good spot, I think. We have our first turn as well. We have Jade Chamber, so we're definitely going to have good dice rolls. Don't know why I kept the pyro, but maybe in memory of Zhangling. So our Trump Kitty is killed Alhaitham. Our Zhangling ult should proc on Yamiko.
The fun is.
I need a new approach.
I think you're toast, buddy.
Judgment is upon.
Okay, he used the Ito card that gave him his ultimate, but it's up to Yao. Go on, Yao.
My judgment.
And there you have it. Now I think we've only got 2 out of the 3 challenges, so there's room for improvement on the next rematch. But yes, all you need to beat the Chiseled God is just a budget burn deck and be able to time your applications correctly. Having a healer is a good way of just making sure there's no nasty surprises. 1 or 2 of your characters are going to die from the ultimates, but other than that, you should be fine. If you like this video, if you found it useful, give us a like, a subscribe. I'm going to be making more TCG videos in the future. Until next time.